Hi, I am Irina, a realtor here in Hawaii. This is another episode in my Hawaii Home Loan Guide. Are you self-employed? Can you still qualify for a home loan in Hawaii? Let's ask our mortgage broker, Kurt Nilsson.
Self-employed person is just as eligible for a loan as a W-2 employee, but there's a lot of conditions. One is that they have to be normally self-employed for 2 years. So you have to have 2 years of tax returns that show that you were self-employed. A lot of self-employed people write everything off, their car, their
Yes,
children, their so
yes,
and so on the tax return, they're not showing a lot of income.
right.
But when you're looking at self-employed people, it's the net income that gets reported on the tax return. So there are some loans out there for self-employed people that don't have strong tax returns, and we call them like bank statement loans. Instead of giving tax returns, we show the business bank statements and we use the deposits as income to qualify. There's another loan where if you produce a profit and loss statement, we can use the profit and loss statement instead of tax returns. So there are other loans that we can use for self-employed people who are showing very little income on their tax returns. Seeing a carpenter or a plumber who was W-2, then went independent and is now self-employed, and they're showing no income and they really don't show the deposits. In that situation, sometimes it is best to go back to work for somebody earning that same amount of money and getting a paycheck. Then we don't have to worry about it. So there are situations where I would advise somebody, if you can find the same amount of money working for somebody else, we can qualify you if you get a job as a W-2 employee and show at least 30 days of pay stubs. I have to make sure that I'm putting them into a loan that they can afford and need to understand, okay, where's the cash flow going to come from? Can you really afford that property? In the end, your point of cash flow is very important, because if they aren't ending up at the end of the month with enough money to pay that mortgage, you know,
Right.
why are we doing this? So
Yeah.
we have to have really good conversations about their cash flow, because that's more of an
Gotcha.
ethical condition for us to follow, rather than whether we can get them into a mortgage that now they can't afford. So,
Thank you, Kurt. Let me summarize it for my viewers. If you are self-employed, you can still qualify for the same loan programs as W-2 borrowers. The difference is in how your income is documented. If you have any questions about real estate market in Hawaii or financing, leave them in the comments below. I read every one of them. Next up, the most interesting financing option, DSCR loan, buying rental property in Hawaii.